some artists who feel like their mission, and they feel clear about this, is to make music to edify the church, or to make art to edify the church. Like, my goal is to go right into those very church walls and to look at those people and to say, here is art just for you, that is in the language that you understand, that is all those things to help you. And that's totally okay. Like, that's the liturgist, like that's the worship music, right? Things like that. The problem, I think, and then there's other artists, so there's art for the church, and then there's art from the church, I think, which goes out into the world and says, I'm taking my worldview, my perspective, and I'm going to now, in the best way I know how to, and following my convictions, put together something for the world, right? And I think the problem becomes when you either pit those things against each other, as one is more valuable than the other, which they're not, and then two is to try to think that one format works well in both spheres. They don't. So for Kendrick, my buddy Lecrae is personal friends with him, and they have conversations regularly, text and talk. And so I get to overhear a lot of the stuff that's going on with Kendrick. But Kendrick never got into the sanitary Christian sphere, right? Like, that just wasn't, like, he just wasn't going to, like, Christian conferences and, like, InterVarsity and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So he didn't get schooled on this is the way you're supposed to be as a Christian. And I think, like, the identity, the idea that we have as, like, the role model Christian is like Ned Flanders, right? And that's, like, sweater vest and coffee and, like, read your Bible and never say a swear word. If you do, you're like, sugar, right? There's, like, this sanitary idea of what it means to be a Christian. And we don't give really space for anybody to be on their journey with Jesus. Like, it's either you're there or you're not. Like, it's either you're saved or you're not. Like, there's no room for, yeah, I'm a Christian. How many in here are Christians? I mean, which identify as that? Cool. It's like everybody. If you're not, thanks for being here. But, like, in your journey with Jesus, did you always look like Jesus? No, right? Like, no. And there was all these, like, grossly disgusting things about your walk and your life that you probably want nobody in here to know about. Right? So it's like we just don't give room for people to be on their journey. And so people would look at Kendrick and be like, there's no way you're a Christian. And I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I would say he said a lot of stuff I said when I compared to became a Christian. You know what I mean? And I think there's an interesting divide too. Like, if you follow all the quote unquote Christian rules, then you can fit into the Christian bubble. So because he's saying, I mean, I won't quote some of the stuff he said on that album, but it doesn't sound very much like Christian bookstore art.